Hi, you guys. This is Charlotte. This is Momo Andrea's Entertainment, or Drea and Momo's Entertainment. And on our
Hi.
live today, we have a great topic. Today we're going to talk about, dating in general. And, a lot of people have their different takes on dating and what women should do. A lot of it is what women should do. We're always looking for the woman to change something about themselves. So this is we just gonna delve in about this topic, and it might be a little bit touchy, and we're just gonna combat some of the things that are being said in the manosphere spaces. And I know my bestie Drea, she's not
Yeah, I don't know
too,
anything
she
about the
don't really like
manosphere.
these topics, and I don't blame
Um,
her. They they don't really make any woman feel good, just to be honest. So Drea, go
so
ahead.
we have a video that we're gonna watch today. And just to give you a good feedback on the manosphere portion of it, I don't know anything about this manosphere. I don't support the manosphere, blue pill, red pill, pink pill, purple pill, any of these pills that they have online. And I mean, I understand Momo follows all of these trends and reads up on it and watch videos on it and stuff like that. I could give my commentary on it, whether I support these blue pills and the pills in the world and the red pills and purple pills and whatnot pills. Live your life. All I can say is live your life.
Listen, I don't even want to take any more pills. I want to take my pill.
That's not the pill to take. The pill of you, yourself. You are who you are and own it, live it, be true to it, and that's it. All these other references to what people in these manosphere and these pill types, blue, red, pink, whatever, want you to be and feel like they need to have you on a certain type of level of description. Like these are the
Mhm.
qualifications to be a blue pill, red pill, whatever.
It's a coping mechanism, how people have they take drugs to deal with life. A lot of people on a daily basis, they be like, "You don't take drugs, you don't smoke weed. What do you do?" I was like, I learned to live with myself.
So
My emotions.
these people who are like blue pill, red pill, whatever, they just basically define, they have a definition for what they call this, and then that
Mhm.
is the way they go about moving towards life. It makes them feel better about things that they say.
Yeah,
Because a lot of things that I hear being said online is like, for you to
yeah,
even speak on that and justify the speech, the words that you're saying, just like, wow.
it's
Most of those
sad.
damn videos, I'm like,
Sometimes it's a tit for tat too.
all right, so let's get into this video that we're trying to watch.
All right, so the name of the video is "Modern Woman Says She's Tired of Broke Black Men." Broke black men. Okay,
Oh, okay. Modern woman says she's tired of broke black men.
so check this out. We doing a commentary on a video that somebody already did a commentary on the original video, because the original video is nowhere to be found. So please bear with us as we listen to these people and their fuckery comments. So fair use, people, fair use. All right.
Okay.
Your type of way. I actually put effort into my looks.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Of course, I have Naya in the building. She's going to be helping me critique this video. All right, so today the video is titled "No Money, No Honey." I'm tired of broke men. So apparently, she's the prize, and I guess she's tired of broke men, right?
Listen, sister,
It's
listen,
just
I
I'm done with
attest
these
to
women
it.
who are saying like all these guys are broke, they don't have jobs, and I don't know what it's like in the States because it's a different breed in the States with what's happening with dating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, we get it in Toronto too, right? We're like, they're
Just trying to pause.
I
How
guess
do
they're
you
in
feel about
Toronto.
that?
She said it's a different breed in the States, and I mean, I might not want to object on that. I don't know. I mean, I guess the United States is a different world when it comes to dating. She's speaking on it as if Toronto is better I guess the dating scene is better there. Mm, I guess that's what she's trying to say. Is the dating scene in Toronto is way better than the dating scene in the U.S. So she's like, she can't relate.
You know, I didn't even look at that. They were from Toronto. Anyway, so we're just gonna continue to play the video because I can't. I'm gonna just leave that alone.
Okay.
Oh,
There's a
that's right.
lot
So it's a big
of
city. So
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of similarities. I think. I would even go as far as Toronto, in some cases, may have more extreme cases because the women that I've dealt with, like, they're from Toronto, but they try to act like they're from LA and stuff. Like
oh
they'll put on these
god.
fake accents and pretend like they're from Atlanta.
But you're born in Brampton?
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So, here we go. All right, guys, make sure you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. 60% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, which is ridiculous.
No, you guys subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
You got us
Subscribe right
sweating under these hot lights.
now. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Putting
we
in
do this for you guys.
Putting in this work.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video.
That's for us. We
So,
need
anyways,
that.
let's go ahead and
Please
get right
subscribe to
into
us.
it. So, here we go.
You know what? I'm getting so sick and tired of broke men. I'm getting sick and tired of broke black men thinking they can get with good-looking women for free. They think that they can just do the bare minimum. They don't have to put in any type of work in order to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I have this dating app that I'm on, right? And you got all different type of men jumping into my inbox and asking me for sex and can they do this with me? Can they eat me out and all type of funky? And I'm just saying to myself, like, what can you do for me? You sitting here asking me to do all this freaky shit and what I'm about, but as soon as I ask you, do you have a job? Do you have your own place? Do you have a car? Y'all want to get butthurt. Y'all want to get y'all feelings and because I'm asking you, what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like this is exactly why I don't care to deal with the dating scene. I have just completely stopped dating. I have completely stopped paying attention to men. Like I really do not.
Okay, Drea, do you have anything to say to this?
I mean, she has a right to feel how she wants to feel. I mean, I use dating apps as well. And I mean, it can be nerve-wracking when you're in dating apps for people to generalize you as like meat. You know what I mean? Like they want like all your fleshy goodness and stuff like that. And it just, sometimes it's a hit or miss. Like you'll meet somebody that's cool and maybe y'all work out or don't work out. And then you get the random messages that are just generally just centered around, hey, let's link up and bang, or like, let me see this or let me eat this. And she's right. And she's probably just frustrated because of like all of the dating apps and stuff being unsuccessful. And I mean, she is saying like, once she start asking questions about like what do they have to offer and like where do they live? Do they have a car? Do they have a home and stuff like that? And they don't have all of those stuff together. She kind of doesn't want to date them. And I mean, she has a right to feel that way if she doesn't want to date them because they don't have anything that she requires, all of the stuff that she requires.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. Like she's frustrated. Like anybody who's on these dating apps, after a while you get frustrated. You get burnt out. Like
Yeah.
I attest, yeah, I've been burnt out. Like I'm not even on dating apps to be honest.
But
I'm just
positive frustration of like
yeah,
seeing
I'm just
things that
completely
you
burnt
know
out. I
going
just
on.
don't want to deal with it. That's just me. I just rather go out and network. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with that anymore. But she has a right. I think the only thing I don't like about her statement is she say broke black men. but because it's not just black men. It's
Yeah,
all different kind
yeah,
of men. So you
yeah.
just can't narrow down to just black men. But
No,
there's a lot. You could see the same black person and a white person. I'm not
maybe
saying that they don't act the same way, but they could probably possibly be broke. They're trying to act black. They You see that too. It's a lot of craziness in this dating world. Like
that is
it's
true.
it's crazy. Like you don't know who you're swiping with. You don't know who's on the other side of that phone.
That is true. I mean, maybe she's just generalizing black men because that's what she's looking for. I mean, if every all the men that she encounters on these dating apps, and she decides to converse with the black men, and those are who she prefers, and all of them come with the same, negative attributes, then she's just generalizing as black men. But yeah, any man can be broke. It doesn't matter you know, their race.
That's
She
true.
should just be tired in general. That's why she said she don't go on the dating apps anymore.
Yeah.
Ah, all
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, that's okay. We're gonna continue playing. But I feel you,
Okay.
girl. I feel your frustration. Yes. I do. I swear I do.
I
I
wonder what
can't.
they're gonna say
Not
too.
want
They like
want
look so
nothing to do with you.
serious.
Like if you don't have your own place, you don't have a car, if you don't have a job, if you have nothing to offer me, I do not need you. You're
I wonder what kind of picture she's posting on there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because
That's another thing.
if you're putting up like really sexual
Yeah.
pictures of yourself, showing your, trying to show your bum, whatever. Yeah, guess what? You're gonna get guys who are going to just talk to you about like, hey, let me see what's in those drawers. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get that kind of conversation, and it's gonna be super sexualized because possibly what you're putting out there is a sexual like pictures or you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if she's wearing a turtleneck and smiling and looking like she's like in Rose Garden or something, guess what? You're most likely not going to get those kind of messages.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I question what she's putting out there.
Well, for me as a man, I mean, the way she's speaking, she comes off very abrasive and rough, and that's how men are treating her, right?
Mhm.
That's
You gotta understand relationships and dating is reflective. So
that's a
What
joke.
the?
That's a
Listen,
joke. That's a
the
joke.
girl. Who the hell are you to know what she's posting up? I can't stand women like that. And you sit there with your man and you bystanding and you're like, yeah, yeah, she's
That's a
doing
joke.
that. Girl, you don't even know what she's posted. You jump straight to that. And for your information, a
She's
lot of black
saying
women
maybe.
are demonized for their bodies. They are sexualized. You sitting there looking all proudy and stuff. You don't know what she's posting on her page.
That's what she
How
said. She said
dare
she doesn't know
you?
what she's posting. She's saying
How
if she is
fucking
posting stuff like stuff in bikinis and stuff, that's probably why she's being sexualized. But I don't think that's true. I think that
yeah.
regardless of what you post, or whatever your clothing is you choose to have on, even if this woman had a turtleneck on, you will still get posts. People will still find a way to figure out what you got on that turtleneck, girl. Let me see a titty or two. You know what I mean? They're not just specifically looking at the type of clothing you're, wearing. Maybe you will get it more because you're in a bikini or, stuff like that. And then when he actually came on the scene and started talking about her sounding abrasive, how?
She
She's
was so
literally
calm.
saying that she just doesn't want to date anyone who doesn't have all of their basics together, that doesn't have all of the things that she wants together, doesn't have a car, doesn't have a home, is not doing for themselves, nothing to offer her. Wanting something or someone who has their stuff together is too much to ask. So she should what? Not want all of these things, not want the guy to have his stuff together and then just accept that so she could sound less abrasive, I guess, in his eyes. That's a joke. It's a damn joke.
Okay. Anyway, like he's agreeing with her title. The title, he's basically telling her, yes, it is true. Black men are broke. You sound abrasive because you want somebody who has their own car, own place, right? Who's doing good for themselves, and who wants more to life. You want too much out of that.
Just might as
Like
well just tell her to settle. Don't have
I
standards,
can't,
just settle.
huh?
They might as well just say, just don't have standards and just settle. Or just
Yeah.
be quiet. Be quiet and take whatever comes to you, pretty much is what they're saying. Because you cannot have a choice. You cannot have a list of things that you want someone to actually uphold to be with you. Just accept whatever comes your way.
But
That's
wait, check this
personal
out.
opinion.
When you do that, you accept whatever that comes your way. They're gonna be like, you should have chose better.
Yeah.
You
That
knew
is,
he was
you're damned if
garbage.
you do, you're damned if you don't. You're damned if
Then
you
they
do,
be
you're
like,
damned if you don't.
you knew that. Like, what the? Listen, like, woman, you need to go out there and do what's best for you. Listen, set your standards high. Motherfucker got jump. I'm just gonna-
What? Let's go back to the video.
All right, we go back and play the video.
So
Yo.
if she is attracting these types of people, I mean, look at her language, right? She's swearing. She sounds like she could beat me up. You know what I mean? Like all that treble and bass in her voice. Like
Ooh,
it,
she
it
sounds like
sounds
she could
like
beat you up.
it
Yeah,
sounds like
that's
she's
like
rough.
Sarah. Who
You know what
gives
I
two
mean?
Yeah.
shits?
And a man, let's say a high earning man, or just a man making 50, 60, 70,000 a year, is not going to treat her soft and delicate, right? So I mean, again, she has to look at herself and the way she's kind of portraying herself.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
Please do.
Useless to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what. What? Shut up. Anyways, like I was saying before she interrupted my conversation. But like I was saying, like if you don't have nothing to offer me, if you're not handling your business, if you're not operating like a real man is supposed to operate, if you don't want to provide for your family, then just don't come at me, because I am constantly trying to improve myself every day. I don't come out the house. I don't come out the house looking any old type of way. I actually put effort into my looks. You know what I'm saying? I put effort into my looks. I put effort into how I look and the type of clothes that I wear and the body cares like that. I put effort into that. And that costs money. It costs me money to get my feet done. It costs me money to get my nails done. It costs me money to
Mhm.
get my hair done. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you can't provide for me, you can't protect me, I don't need you. Because at the end of the day, it's not valuable. I do not need you for sex. At the end of the day, I could get it and please myself. Stay hard all day.
It seems like she doesn't really value men. She's not saying
Listen,
You
I'm
want to
so
finish here?
over
What you have to
him.
say?
I'm so over him. The whole time she was speaking about how she takes care of herself and and how she doesn't walk out her house and she looks good and stuff. She makes sure she takes care of her, appearance. He's just shaking his head like, we obviously know that's not your type, honey. It's okay. You don't have to shake your head so many times. We get it. She's not your type. But she's somebody's type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody likes her. And somebody is gonna want to wife her up and be there for her. So don't we see your type. We get it. Your girlfriend is sitting right there. Like, come on now. Come on now. That was just crazy to me. He's like, she doesn't value herself or she doesn't value men. How does she not value a man? She wants a valuable man. That is what she's saying. And
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting what she's saying. He's just so distraught and he's just distracted by her appearance and him not like feeling her at all. So he just like generally not even trying to understand where she's coming from. He doesn't get it.
I don't think men understand what we go through on the dating market. They think it's like we should be able to find somebody suitable within like 1 to 2 to 3 months. And they don't know it's not that easy because you have to go through a lot of trash.
No, I think that is just like process of elimination, period. Like,
Yeah.
Like you see all them red flags, you know, like this woman said, you know, if you don't, you know, she asks questions and they don't have everything together, just leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Don't reach for something when you're not able to be there and handle it. You know, if
Yeah.
you don't have the qualifications to, how do they say it at the freaking amusement park? If you're not high enough to get on this ride, you can't get on this ride. That's it. That's it. You don't meet the requirements. Move on.
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah. And the women needs to keep their standards high in general. That's it. And if you can't do that, there's
I think it's
always
the same way
prostitutes.
all around. Because
I
I'm
said,
sure guys have a problem with women who,
huh?
you know, because then it's the same way all around. Guys could come around and say, oh, you know, I'm tired of broke women. I'm tired of going out and doing everything for the woman. You
Yeah.
know, that video just hasn't come out yet. But I'm sure they talk about it all the time about the roles of a woman and the roles of a man, you know, especially how it conflicts in a relationship, you know? So there's a, you know, that side of the story that we haven't heard yet. She's just sharing her frustration in her dating life. And this is a long ass video.
We're almost there. All right, we're gonna continue playing. Let's push through it.
Here, this is what I can bring to the table, or these are the characteristics that I'm looking for in a man. She's just basically saying, what can he do for me? And, oh, you can't do anything for me? Then bye. And just a side note, I mean, she's talking about spending money on her appearance, this, that, and the third. I mean, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go too deep
Say it. It's
into
okay.
it. But I mean, I'll say this. She's overweight, right? She's about 30 pounds overweight. Just to keep it respectful. And if I'm slaving at work 12, 14 hours a day, I would not want to come home to this. You know what I mean? Like if this,
How? How does
I'm
he know
sorry.
what the man that's gonna want to talk to her wants to come home to? He doesn't want to come home to it. That's you personally. That's you
Yeah.
personally. That's your personal opinion. But you can't say that. You know how many people in this world love BBW women? Are you kidding me? Just because that's not your personal preference, guy. We get it. We see your preference again. We see it. Just because that's not your personal preference doesn't mean somebody's not gonna literally lay their hands and bend down to her and get on their knees for her because she's a BBW. BBW.
Hmm.
Like, come on. Don't bring weight into it just because you're not good. Come on. Just
Yeah.
because she's what? Just because he claims that she's 30 pounds overweight, does that mean that she has to settle for somebody who doesn't have what they got together? She doesn't have a right to want more? I'm over their commentary. I'm so over it. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm over their commentary. I don't know if that's how they do it in I don't know how that's how they do it in Toronto, but I would just definitely don't want to have a conversation with them. It's just
My thing is the whole weight issue. Like, weight is specific based on the what, like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And let's be truthful here. A lot of black men like thick black women, right? Even coming from a Caribbean household and a black household, I knew when I was younger and I used to be skinny as a twig, I used to get made fun of
I used to get that too. When you
until
gonna
I put
eat?
on weight.
When you gonna
Like,
eat? Eat something.
right? You're looking like your maga. It's
Yep,
like
that's true.
they would tell you that, and then when you gain the weight, now people telling you, oh, you need to lose weight. Like, I'm just so over it. Like,
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's why, you know, I respect the people that embrace themselves and they don't worry about people on the internet or on social media judging them for their appearance or wanting them to look another way that is suitable for their eyes. Like, why do you
yes,
want the person to lose weight to make you comfortable?
that's so true.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, people, live your own lives.
Yeah.
Look how you want to look. If you want to make a change in yourself, you could do it. All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna continue.
was waiting for me at home, like I would circle the block a few more times, right?
Oh
contemplating
my
if I
God.
like if I really want to go home, right? But
Uh-huh.
what are your thoughts?
No, I was gonna say, like, she's saying that she spends all this money on herself and like keeping up with her looks and her hair and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, all right, but did you pay for a gym membership?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Are you
What's your
actually
nutrition
taking?
like?
No, like I think a lot of women think like, oh, I spend money on my hair, my nails, my clothes that I wear, and think that that's, you know what I mean? Hello, what about your health?
Right.
Number one,
What's your
like
cholesterol
if
say?
you want to look for a husband, guess what? He's gonna probably want to be with you like for the time of your life, right? And
Right.
like obviously you don't she doesn't look like the healthiest weight that she could be at, and again, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but like that's a big aspect for guys.
Without being
So
disrespectful,
many women want to be oblivious to the fact that guys
without being, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. They're both being disrespectful and talking about this woman weight. Like that's the only thing they could center on is her weight. Because of her weight, she's unhealthy. How do
And
they
she,
know she's unhealthy?
not only that, who said they wanted to date them? She don't want the guys you want. The fuck, like,
Not only that, but I have seen people who are like over 230 pounds, over 250 pounds, who are mostly muscle. They work out and they look great for over 200 pounds. They're up there in them higher digits and they still look
mm,
great and amazing. Like, so that is all a lie. I don't really, they're just sending over the weight for like whatever reason. They just want to make that the biggest issue. Like the fact that
yeah,
you even said, like, if I got to go home to that, I'm going to circle the block a couple times. Like, dude, you don't love your life. You don't love your wife.
like,
So
no,
why are you even going home? Why are you even married to this person? Anything can
exactly.
happen. During the course, you like imagine him and Shorty, right? Actually, get married or something like that. Maybe she has a kid and she gains some weight. You don't want to come home to that anymore. You're gonna circle the block a couple times, huh? Wow. That just wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's gonna
I
cause
don't
some
think
headaches
people
for
understand the reason why people get together is because they like each other. You guys have common interests, like you guys have a connection. It's not because of your looks or what you eat. Like, okay, anybody could change their diet. Like, anybody could change their clothes. Anybody could go get surgery. Am I gonna still deal with the same person, same person who has the same soul, the same spirit? No, I'm not. Who've been through the different life experiences to be the person that they are today. No, you're not getting that same person. You can't find that in everybody. And I hate when they say that. So that's when you see people in these different relationships, right? Some might be ugly, some might be this, and you'd be like, how are they together? Maybe it's because they really like each other.
that is true. I mean, they're basically saying that, well, their attraction to a person comes with physical appearance first. So if they're not physically attracted to them, they're not gonna be into
And
them.
that's why men are so fucking gullible. They're gullible.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
there's both different sexes there. There's a man and a woman saying the same thing based on appearance, so they're probably both just gullible.
Yeah, anybody, they could easily be fooled by somebody who got plastic surgery.
Yeah,
Easily be fooled.
that's when they say that people trick them with the makeup and stuff because you're just
Yeah, all you care about is looks. You're not looking to see a person for who they really are. And it's just disgusting. I just can't deal with it. All right, we're gonna keep pushing through here
I don't
with
really,
the nerd
I
nap.
probably gotta pass their commentary. They're about to take forever to just tell me about the lady weight.
guys like thick girls. Sorry, but like it is what it is. And it's for yourself too to be healthy and problems, right?
Because
And
if she
yeah.
lost her as to, hey, I'm in shape, look at me, look at yourself internally and work on yourself.
What is in my control that I know I can fix?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And often, you'll do it, but
Well, that's right.
yeah.
And they don't want to go down the hard route,
Yeah.
which is
Oh, I just get tired of, men trying to approach me. Like, am I walking around with a sign on me that says desperation and that I'm desperate for a man and that I'm just going to put up with anything or that I have low self-esteem? Is that what my body language is saying to you? Black men are the only men. Black men are the only men in the world that don't want to step their game up, that don't want to improve themselves, that stay trying to, that's always trying to get over on women. They don't want to take care of their responsibilities, you know, and they sit there wonder why they're at the bottom of the totem pole. Don't nobody want to deal with them. And black women, you know, we out here frustrated like that because our men don't want to be men. And this is why you have women that want to date outside their race. And don't think for a second that I can't get a man outside of my race. I have plenty of men of all races trying to talk to me, but I'm not sexually attracted to other races of men. I am sexually attracted to black men. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
I'm constantly trying to improve myself. Um,
Okay.
She basically said it right there. She's sexually attracted to black men, and that's why she's so upset about, like, their approach to her. She feels
Hmm.
like they're not trying to take the step up to better themselves. And
I
that's her
I kind
opinion.
of I have to kind of agree with that in a way. With some of the men I've seen, like they, to me, a couple of them, I'm not gonna say all, but you know what I mean, like, a good majority, you know, they think that they don't have to do much, like, whatever they come to the table with, I should be okay with it, like I should accept them at their lowest. And it's like, why would I accept somebody at their lowest when I know that they could achieve more? Because I know I could achieve more. So if I could achieve more, why can't you do the same for yourself? You know, I'm
Yeah.
expected of you to do that because I want to count on you. I want to rely on you. Like,
I feel like both parties need to have their shit together before they come and mesh well. Because it's not if one person doesn't have it together, the other person's gonna feel like they have to like keep pulling that person up. Instead of it becoming a relationship, it becomes kind of like a burden in a
mm-hmm,
way. You know, it's like you care about the person, you want to be there for the person, but do you really want to be raising that person? To have that respect for that person, to have that same respect that you had for them when you met them, and to uphold that during a relationship, you have to somewhat feel like that person is a partner with you. You guys are on the same team, not like
mm-hmm,
you're just literally taking care of this person the whole damn time. She wants that person to have some type of things like they have some kind of stuff going on for them, their own, before
yeah,
they intermingle. I mean, I don't blame her for having her standards and wanting something more than just whatever is offered to her. You know.
touche. I agree. All right, let's continue to play her video.
when it comes to like my health and fitness and how I look and stuff like that, because it's important. That's important for a woman to take care of herself. Not only should you do it for yourself, but you should, you know, have respect for people around you to look good. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman, you got a lot of women that's on their job, you know, out here, you know, working, you know, trying to self improve, but you know, these out here, they don't fucking be men. They don't want to take the responsibility and do what they need to do, but they want some fucking free. Like, what you think this is? They want some fucking free, and they wonder why they getting fucking bottom of the barrel type with the lazy, dusty mother asses. That's all I'm gonna say for today. Anyways, I'll get back at you guys later.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video, guys. What are your final thoughts?
Like, obviously, I'm not trying to like negate the fact that there are men who, who probably aren't doing as well as they can be, kind of thing. And there are, like, just like how there's women who are not doing the best that they can do. But again, it's the complaining that I'm just tired of. Like, if it's really that bad of a problem, guess what? There are, like she said, she's getting other men that are outside of her race. You can talk to those men too, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's just opening up your options again. Like,
Yeah. Whatever. Their commentary doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're not trying to really hear her out. They just want
She
to
said she's
input.
tired of her complaining. She's literally making the video so people could know what she's going through in dating world. Oh my God. why can't she speak on it if it's her experience?
Facts.
Like, girl, we know you don't like big people because she doesn't look overweight to me.
She
Like,
doesn't. She looked like she's at a good weight for her
she
size.
has
That's,
some big boobs and stuff, but it's not like
yeah.
humongous. And it's like she looks fine. When it comes to him and him saying she needs to lose 30 pounds, he's basically telling her to go down like to almost twig size. Just get really, really small just to be suitable for his eyesight. That's crazy. I guess when she
I
gets down to
agree.
that size, she'll be able to require that a man has certain
Yeah.
things. Wow, that's crazy.
My thing is, what were they gonna say about her looks when she said that she spends money on herself? I'm like, she said she get her nails and her hair done. Her hair looks fine. She dyed it, but it's her natural hair. They always got
Yeah.
something to fucking say.
Gotta pay for the
Like,
haircut, gotta pay for the hair color, gotta pay for her nails, gotta pay for her stuff to get done, her clothing. Maybe it's not suitable to your standard or what you think is sexy. And then, I mean, in the start of the video, he complained that the girls that he meets in Toronto are pretending like they're from LA, right?
mm-hmm.
When you think of the LA girls or you think of the Miami girls, right? If you're complaining that the people in Toronto are pretending to be that, why would you want somebody who's gonna try to change their whole appearance to be that? It's contradicting. It's like, do you want the LA girls or do you not want the LA girls? Do you want to make your own
Right?
LA girl? It just seems like that's what it is. But you know, based on the video that the girl put out, I don't see her. I don't have a problem with what she said. As far as like maybe she should not have generalized it to just black men. I feel like the only
Mm-hmm.
reason why she did that was because that's who she's looking to date instead of
Yeah.
like any other race,
And
which is
that's
what
her.
she
That's
said.
mainly her experience too. So we can't, we can't placate and say no. She's been dating all around. It's everybody, but she's been mostly dating black men. So who are we to tell her no? That's not your
I think it
experience.
is crazy to tell her, man, don't even want a guy without a go date a guy without a job, without a car, with nothing going on. Why would somebody tell her to do that? She has to
Because
have her own little standards,
they don't think they. I think it's because they. I think it's
Don't
a
believe she
jealousy
deserves
factor
it.
too. It's two factors, right? Because a man could pick up a woman, right? And he could be rich, he could be this, he could be that. So it's a jealousy. Any man could come pick up any kind of woman in at any state that there are. But a man can't do that. A woman won't do that for a man.
I mean, there are some women who would, but if they have their stuff, like if they're rich, if they have their stuff together, they can afford to take care of themselves and the man. I
I'm
don't
not
think
doing
that
that.
she's at that level where she's not at that level, I don't believe, that she's willing to take care of herself and the man. You know what I mean?
I don't think a lot of women want to do that because our role is to be a nurturer, and we want a man to provide for us, and that's what
Well,
makes.
I don't know about that 100%
Well,
because it's
that's
not
for
like
me. I don't know. I can't say for everybody else, but I can't be in a household where I am paying majority of the bills and the man is not working and not contributing. I
well,
have to cut that off right then and there because
it
it just
depends.
doesn't sit well with me.
It depends on the dynamic of the household. It depends on the agreement that the people in the household have. Because
Hmm.
it might not be suitable for the man to go out and work if the woman is making more money and bringing home more money for him and the kids. If he's there, he's taking care of the house, he's taking care of the home, he's taking care of the kids, then I could see how that will work if it will benefit the family as a growing whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Because I've had situations where like dude's not making that much money and I am. And it's like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Am I really gonna sit here and like we're gonna have not so good of a future because you have to go out and work and you're not making as much? Or am I gonna go do what I gotta do and our household is gonna be still taken care of because
Hmm.
we got it, we're gonna make sure that we work together as a team and get things done. See, it depends on that kind of household. If you solely depend on one person to make sure that the whole entire household is taken care of, I don't think that that's going to work out. Even if it's just like, this is your role, this is my role, or we, completely swap out tasks sometimes. As long as each person work together, I think it should be fine.
I agree. They need to work together, but I just feel like the man should be paying majority of the bills,
If
or
he
at
got the
least
money,
paying most of the bills. You know,
if he got the money, where you getting the money
to take
from?
the burden off the woman's back, so she's able to be a nurturer, able to do her hair, able to be more happier, be more pleasant. Like she's just no stress.
I gotta ask this question.
Right, go
So
ahead, ask it.
who takes the stress off the guy's back? Because if he is doing
The
everything right,
woman,
it's taking
the
over.
woman does. So, right? So the man goes out there and he works hard, he takes a brunt, and then when he comes home, she's a delicate flower and she takes the stress off of him. She give him a massage, she makes him feel like his peace is at home. Like it's a give and take. She makes sure his meals are cooked, the kids are well taken care
Okay,
of.
I'm not trying to be no home taker, and that's probably why I'm like having a problem with
Yeah,
it.
I think that's
Because
why.
I don't want
But
to be home cooking meals all the damn time and like just be home a home wife with that's it. I
I
want to
think
have
I
my
want
stuff
to
going on too.
I think I want to do half and half. I do want to be at home cooking meals and making shakes and smoothies, but I still want to have like a little side business or a side hustle. But
Okay.
I just want the stress off of my back, the stress of having to pay the
So you
bills.
don't want to be the main breadwinner or be the main breadwinner basically.
I don't want to be the one who has to be relied upon because the person who's taking the brunt of the responsibility. I
The
just
main breadwinner. So you want to have a side business, you could still bring money in and stuff like that, but then I guess you could use that money for investments and other things that you can like actually
yeah.
build on. But have the man be the main breadwinner where he brings the bacon home and make sure that everything is taken care of. It could work. Sometimes it don't work that way.
You're right, it doesn't. I mean, I'm willing to help out and pay a little bit here and there, but I still want to feel like I'm being provided for. Like, I want to be able to rely on the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's where I come to the point where I'm like, you know what? A lot of guys I meet, I can't really rely on. So to be honest, I know people say you can't do it by yourself, you can't do it by yourself, but yeah, if they're not coming with all of the stuff that I require, like that woman said in the video,
You feel
you're
the
kind of
same
better off
way?
by yourself. Yeah, you're kind of better off by yourself because
You
it's gonna
feel
be
the
more
same
stressful
way?
to try to like put somebody on your shoulder and take all that in. Trust me, it's a lot more stressful. A lot more stressful.
You
Yeah.
feel the same way? Well, I still want to have more kids. I think maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna wish on all of that and happy families on both sides and happy dating life. I still don't knock dating apps though. I haven't been on in a while though because of what she specifically said. You get,
I don't.
turned
I
off by
just
all the
don't want to
messages.
deal with it at all. I'm sorry. I'm over it. Just over it.
All right, so that was a good video. That had a good like a lot of insight on the dating
Yeah.
app, and we got to see one person's review, the Toronto gang review on it, and it was pretty good. I mean, in conclusion of the video, I guess what she was trying to say is have some standards and keep your standards up. That's it.
And I just want to tell women, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot have and what you should settle for. Don't listen to
That's true.
that. You make your own choices in your life. The universe is for
Very
yours
true.
to take. You can call in what you want. Don't listen to that. Just be positive. You could get whatever you want. Like, you just be positive. You can make it work.
So that's the ending of our video. Yeah. Thanks for watching another Drea Momo video.
Thank you.
Bye.